Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Prodich along with Brady Borrell. We've got Matthew Prodich. We've got Braden Borrell. We are live here in Berwick. It's the Battle of the Panthers, you could say. Berwick Panthers taking on the Brusly Panthers tonight. Second round of the LHS AA High School Baseball Playoffs. And we've got it live for you after this. It's high school baseball, State Farm High School Baseball Game of the Week on 95.3 FM, KQKI by Vista, Morgan City, Louisiana.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, John Cart and Carol Foss in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City. Golf is one of the most popular sports around. That's why Bogey Free Golf and St. Mary Golf and Country Club are together in your backyard in Berwick. Let Bogey Free Golf repair your clubs or set you up with a new set. Head out to play a round of golf on the best 9-hole course around at St. Mary Golf and Country Club. The best of both worlds are together in one location. Bogey Free Golf and St. Mary Golf and Country Club, located across from Berwick High School.
Franklin Foundation Hospital and Ortho LA have teamed up to offer you even more options when it comes to fellowship-trained orthopedic care right here on the Franklin Foundation Hospital campus. Services include fracture care, sports medicine, surgical procedures including joint replacement, and care for work-related injuries. The Ortho LA specialists also offer 24/7 on-call services for ER patients in need of immediate orthopedic care. Call 985-625-2200 for an office appointment or visit franklinfoundation.org for more information.
Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance is the Tri-Parish area's premier physical therapy, sports injury, and wellness center. We work with local high schools and businesses to ensure their athletes and employees meet their full potential by offering comprehensive therapy for injury, recovery from surgery, and prevention of injuries. Let our team of professionals provide you with a personalized plan of action to get you, a family member, or employee on the road to recovery. Core Physical Therapy, 611 Brashear Avenue in Morgan City.
Clean Sweep Janitorial is your locally owned full-service commercial janitorial service serving our local area since 1997 and is a proud supporter of the Berwick Panthers. Clean Sweep Janitorial is licensed and insured and services commercial buildings. Whatever your needs may be, leave it to Clean Sweep. Call them today at 985-518-3723. Clean Sweep Janitorial says, "Go Panthers, and let's go for a clean sweep in the playoffs."
Whether it's price, service, or selection, you gotta come to AJ Doman Chevrolet. We are South Louisiana's newest business elite, medium duty, and commercial dealer. Can't find the car you're looking for? Let us order it for you.
And remember, no credit, bad credit, we can help.
AJ Doman Chevrolet at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge.
Give us a call today or visit us online at ajdomanchevy.com. AJ Doman Chevrolet, the dealership that works for you. Highway 182 in Berwick.
Back here in Berwick, everyone. Myself along with Brady Borrell. And Brady's got a very special guest with us here in this pregame. Usually we don't start this early, but today
we're in the mood.
You know, Berwick's hot. We're going to have a great game today against the Brusly Panthers. And let's go to you and JP right now.
Berwick's hot. We're hot. I don't know about JP, but it's all good. JP, thank you so much. Of course, Assistant Chief JP Henry for the Berwick Police Department. Thank you for joining us. Of course, y'all have a very special event tomorrow and then another one next Thursday on May 5th. Tell us what's going on tomorrow.
Tomorrow, we're going to be participating in the DEA National Take Back Day, which is going on nationwide to where you can come bring your unwanted prescriptions to the Dollar General in Berwick. We'll have a table set up out there. If you have any unwanted medical prescriptions, any other kind of unwanted drugs that you have in your residence that you don't know what to do with, just come on by and bring it out to us and drop it in the box, and it'll be properly disposed of through the DEA.
That's a very good point. You want to properly dispose of any unwanted prescription medications, and you don't want to flush it down the toilet, poison the sewer system, or wherever it goes. You don't want to just throw it away. You know, animals could get to it. This is a safe way. It's also very confidential.
No questions asked. Just bring your unwanted prescriptions or whatever medications you have in your house that you no longer need or no longer want to be in possession of, and just go ahead and bring them. There's no questions asked, and we'll be out there from 10 a.m. tomorrow to 2 p.m.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I made
10
it.
a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Dollar General in Berwick.
All righty, then on Thursday, May 5th, you guys are hosting the National Day of Prayer at the Lighthouse. Very moving event. We're going to cover it live. Tell us what's going on.
Thursday, May 5th, the town of Berwick, along with our local churches, are hosting the National Day of Prayer, like you said. And we're hoping that a lot of people come out and attend. It's usually a very good attended event. We'll have all the local pastors out there praying for our country, and which is very needed right now.
Absolutely, very well needed, and no matter what side of the political perspective you're on, we can definitely use prayer. So thank you for pulling that together. Again, that's this coming Thursday, May 5th at noon at the Berwick Lighthouse.
Berwick Lighthouse, that is correct. And we also will, if you come and join us for your lunch break, which is, like I said, it's at noon, we'll have sandwiches and chips to provide for those that in attendance.
Wow. Hey, you know I'm going. Yeah. No, I'm going first of all for prayer, but definitely secondary. We'll go for some lunch. So
yeah, come on down. It's a great event. Like I said, we'll be praying for our country, which is very needed right now.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Assistant Chief J.P. Henry with the Berwick Police Department. You guys are doing so well, and also coming up at 6:30 live after 5 on the riverfront.
That is correct. We have been very busy in Berwick. We have a lot going on. All of our offices are stretched thin across the town.
Yes.
We have offices here at the Bird game with a big crowd we have for tonight's Bird game. It's going to be a big weekend for Berwick Panthers. So come on out and definitely come watch some good baseball this weekend. It's going to be a treat.
Yes, you got it. Well, thank you very much, JP, and we'll be in touch. We'll see you on Thursday.
We'll see y'all, and go Panthers.
I knew you were going to say that.
Thank you very much. Put the little grunt in the voice.
Yes.
You
go Panthers.
You got to go Panthers.
What's his name?
Coach O.
Yeah.
Paw JP, he is proud of that new grandson. I tell you that, man. He was showing me some pictures the other day, and I know you're a proud grandfather, man.
Absolutely, 100%, and it's a wonderful feeling.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you, JP. All right, Brian.
Oh, well, thank you all so much. They do a great job here in Berwick. Tonight, it's the Brusly Panthers taking on the Berwick Panthers. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout. When we come back, just about ready for the first pitch. We'll talk a little bit more about baseball, and then we'll go ahead and get on into the game. It's the State Farm High School Baseball Game of the Week on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
When you're sick, you want to be close to home. World-class medicine doesn't require a trip to the city because the best care is close to home at Thibodeau Regional. We're continually adding new services, and our team of physicians has grown to more than 250.
That's a lot of doctors.
More doctors, more services, treating more conditions.
And keeping more families healthy.
World-class medicine, right here, close to home at Thibodeau Regional. Conrad Shipyard, locally owned right here in the Morgan City area, is among the nation's most respected shipbuilders with more than 70 years of history of delivering safety, quality, craftsmanship, integrity, and service. The company's portfolio includes a wide range of vessels built for commercial customers and the U.S. government. Conrad Shipyard is also a proud supporter of our local athletes and wishes them the very best on and off the field.
At third base, number 13, Grayson Michel. The shortstop, number 17, Drew Daigle. At first base, number 23, Reed Wagaspack. At right field, number 8, Josiah Hogan. At second base, number 10, Cole McNichol. In center field, number 1, Blaine DeBenedetta. Coaches for the Panthers, head coach Mike Forbes, assistant coaches Ricky Creel, Michael Palermo, Blake Manola, and Clay Polk, and the rest of the Brusly Panthers. Starting lineup for the Berwick Panthers. In right field, number 13, Jude Vasquez. In center field, number 23, Crew Bella. Left field, number 17, Zach Gonzalez. Shortstop, number 4, Clay Menard. At third base, number 5, Jaden Milton. At second base, number 3, Carter Williams. At first base, number 16, Luke Zarang. Catcher, number 7, Dawson Richard. And on the mound for the Panthers, number 1, Hayden Robinson. And the rest of the Panthers. Berwick coaches, head coach Seth Henry, assistant coaches Lud Henry, Tony Lynn, and Zach Stewart. Athletic director for Berwick High School, Mike Walker, and the principal, Mr. Paul Broussard. If everyone would please stand and join for the playing of the national anthem.
Go Panthers.
And there you have it. We are ready for the second round of the playoffs and the LHSAA and high school baseball here in Louisiana. Berwick and Brusly when we come back. It's the State Farm High School Baseball Game of the Week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
The town of Berwick congratulates their hometown Berwick High School Panthers. Known for its iconic red lighthouse on the riverfront, the town of Berwick features historic neighborhoods, new residential developments, and exceptional quality of life with well-developed recreational complexes, public schools that are some of the highest performing in the state of Louisiana, and an 800,000-acre backyard, the beautiful Atchafalaya Basin, and not to mention its friendly people. Go Panthers from the town of Berwick.
Hi, this is Bill Marine at Patterson Bank. You know, the local banking environment seems to be in an ever-changing pattern. If your bank is changing or leaving the area, maybe it's time for you to consider a change to Patterson Bank. We've been serving the local community since 1925. Free checking, online technologies, personal and business loans, all at PSB. Your true community bank, equal housing lender, PSB.
Back Back here in Berwick, Brian Prodich along with Brady Borrell. We got Matthew Prodich and also Braden Borrell all on our crew here tonight to bring this game to you. Second round of the state high school baseball playoffs here. Against, it's Brusly against the Berwick Panthers. Both Panthers here tonight. Brody Hernandez up at the plate. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled back. I believe that was, no, it's a ball. But I heard it hit a bat, but it did not. So ball one, 1-0 the count. Brody Hernandez at the plate for the Brusly Panthers. On the mound is Hayden Robinson. And we've got the umpire going up to Hayden to discuss something. Not sure exactly what, but here's the 1-0 pitch, and that's going to be fouled back. So the count goes to 1-1 as this game just underway here in Berwick. It's the Berwick Panthers and the Brusly Panthers. Guess we could just say Panthers tonight, right?
That's it, man.
That'll work for me. Here's the pitch by Robinson, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. Count now 1-2 as we begin this game, top of the first. Brody Hernandez at the plate for the Brusly Panthers. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and that's going to be a strike, and he got him looking. So Hernandez goes down, and that's going to bring up Evan Daigle to the plate for the Brusly Panthers. Here's the pitch by Robinson, and that's going to be swung on, hit, popped up to the shortstop. That's Clay Menard. And that'll be good for the out. So 2 outs here, top of the first, as Daigle pops up to the shortstop, Clay Menard. That brings Nigel Williams up to the plate.
I'm sure Mama Nicole Menard was happy about that one.
Yeah, sure was, huh? Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. The count 0-1 on Nigel Williams. We're in the top of the first. 2 outs, 0-0. Brusly and Berwick. This game just underway. Swing and a miss, and the count 0-2. And that's going to be swung upon, dropped, and we got another out. So we'll move to the middle of the first inning. Boy, that one went quick. 3 up, 3 down. Our score is 0-0. Brusly and Berwick. It's the State Farm High School baseball game of the week on 95.3 FM. KQKI, Bayou Vista, Morgan City, Louisiana.
I think we're in a time loop.
Because we get White Hot Ranch Nacho Fries every day at Taco Bell?
Yeah, every day is the same. Watch this. Bite, yell, honk.
We're living in a time loop.
Feast on the new White Hot Ranch Nacho Fries day after day. Grilled steak loaded on seasoned fries topped with warm nacho cheese sauce and the new White Hot Ranch.
Same bite.
Different day. Here comes the bong sound.
At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only. Contact local store for prices, hours, and participation with vary.
DoorDash delivery available. Tesh Action Clinic is proud to serve 6 South Louisiana parishes by offering comprehensive medical services for the whole family. Their services include adult and pediatric medicine, behavioral health, OBGYN, an in-house lab, pharmacy, dental, and much more. They accept Medicaid, Medicare, and most private insurance with sliding fee discounts for the uninsured. Visit tabhealth.org to find out how Tesh Action Clinic can be your family's healthcare provider.
Back here in Berwick. Berwick ready to go to bat. Lineup is Clay Menard, Jaden Milton, Luke Zerang, Crew Bella, Dawson Richard, Zach Gonzalez, Stu Vasquez, Carter Williams and Mason Johnston. Pitching for the Brusly Panthers is Evan Daigle. Here's Menard at the plate. As we go into the bottom of the first inning, 0-0 our score.
Turn up KQKI.
Menard at the plate.
Hey, KWBJ is here too. No, this is KQK.
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be foul.
My head hurts so bad.
So the count's 0-1.
I'll be perfect. I'm good.
As Menard is at the plate for the Berwick Panthers. Here, round 2 of the playoffs. Glad you could join us if you're watching, listening. We have a great signal up towards Brusly as well. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be ball 1. 1-1 the count on Menard. Daigle on the mound for the Brusly Panthers. Here's the pitch by Daigle, and that's going to be a strike. The count will move to 1-2 on Menard. As he awaits the pitch from Daigle, and this is going to be foul. So the count remains 1-2.
See this movement we've started?
No outs.
Wait, what movement did you start?
We used to have not as many people at the games, and it would be like the first 3 rows, and just randomly one game I just started screaming when he was.
You can hear that student section, I believe that is what that is. Here's the pitch. This one's going to be fouled back. Count remains 1-2. Bottom of the first. No outs. Berwick Panthers at bat. Evan Daigle on the mound.
Should have pulled up to the game.
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be hit. First baseman goes for it, gets it, and got him out. What a nice play. And that's good for out number 1 as Menard grounds out to the first baseman. Pitcher comes over, that's Daigle, and they pull that play off for out number 1. We are in the bottom of the first, 1 out. 0-0 our score here in Berwick. This is the first game in a best-of-3 series. They'll play again tomorrow at 2 o'clock. As this is Jaden Milton at the plate, he'll watch this one, and that's a strike. Nice job by Daigle. Welcome in, everyone. Carey, Rayanne, Gunner. Here's the pitch. This one's going to be hit out toward left field. Going back and taking it in for Brusly is Blaine DiBenedetto. Think I got that one right. And that is good for out number 2. So Milton flies out to the center fielder. And that'll bring Luke Zerang up to the plate for the Berwick Panthers. Batting left. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be ball 1. 1-0 the count. Berwick won on Tuesday night 14-0 against Northwest. That'll be ball 2. The count 2-0 on Zerang. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and that's going to be ball 3. 3-0 now the count. Coming into this game, the Brusly Panthers, they defeated North Webster 4-3, and that's a strike. So the count moves to 3-1 on Zerang. Here, bottom of the first, 0-0. 2 out. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be hit towards the shortstop. Takes it in, going to first. Can't get the out. So that's going to be a single for Luke Zerang. We've got a runner on first base. That's Zerang. 2 outs here, bottom of the first, 0-0. Great atmosphere here in Berwick.
Man, it is awesome.
The student section.
Yep.
I think they were talking about us a little bit.
Really?
Daigle with a pitch, and that's going to be a strike. 0-1 the count as it's Crubella up at the plate for the Berwick Panthers. Remember that name from last year, huh?
Yeah, sure do, man.
The Gina game. A lot of the, it's a young group, fairly young group. That's a strike. 0-2 the count.
Yeah,
but these guys have been together for a long time.
Yes, since they were 7 years old for the Berwick Bombers. And guess who was their coach? Seth Henry.
Yep.
Been together a very long time. You still have a year left with a lot of these next year. They're juniors, and then you've got some coming up behind them, too, that you said they're just as good.
Here's the 0-2 pitch, and he got him looking. That's good for out number 3. Crubella goes down. Berwick Panthers leave 1 on to end the first inning. Our score is 0-0. Brusly and Berwick. It's the State Farm High School Baseball Game of the Week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
When my family experienced the sudden loss of my brother, we turned to our local dignity provider, Hargraves Funeral Home, located on 52 Boulevard in Morgan City. At Hargraves, we receive compassionate care, experienced guidance, and a focus on the life my brother lived. The staff at Hargraves assisted us through every step required to plan a fitting tribute. To the staff at Hargraves Funeral Home, the Arsenal family thanks you.
That's Hargrave Funeral Home, celebrating lives like no other.
We got the hometown spirit.
It's never too early to start saving for the future. Hi, this is Emily Berry at MC Bank. Having a savings plan for your child's future is a great way to give them a head start. Combined with teaching them smart money management skills, you can put them on the road to financial success. Talk to us about our savings options today or apply online at mcbt.com. MC Bank, member FDIC in the community and an equal housing lender.
Back here in Berwick as we are about to begin the second inning of play. 0-0 our score. And the Brusly Panthers will go up to bat. Their lineup started off with Brody Hernandez and then Evan Daigle, Nigel Williams. At the plate right now is Nick Bardell. He had the single to win that game on Tuesday. That's going to be a strike, so 0-1 the count. Robinson on the mound for the Berwick Panthers. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be popped up out to center field, and that will be taken in by Crubella for out number 1. So Bardell flies out to center field, and that brings up Grayson Michel for the Brusly Panthers. 1 out, top of the second, 0-0 our score here in Berwick. The first game in the best of 3. Here's the pitch, and that's a strike. 0-1 the count. Brusly Panthers won that game 4-3 in exciting fashion. This one's going to be fouled back. So the count goes to 0-2. With 1 out. Here's the pitch by Robinson. That one high. Ball 1. 1-2 now the count. I want to welcome everyone in this afternoon, and we'll be back tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Here's the pitch. This one hit to the shortstop. That's Menard. Fields it. Gets it on over to first, and they get the out. So that's 2 out here, top of the second. 0-0 our score. Michel grounded out to the shortstop Menard, and that brings up Drew Daigle to the plate for the Brusly Panthers.
Yeah, I have an announcement about tomorrow's game, by the way, when we get a second, Brian.
That sounds good. Brady B will come on to you here. Let's go ahead. That one's tipped back for strike 1.
Yeah, the dads and the cooks for the Berwick High School baseball team will be cooking up some pastelaya for tomorrow's game at 2 o'clock. Come and get you some for $5 a bowl. Again, the game starts at 2. All funds raised will go to the Berwick High School baseball team.
Here's the pitch, and this one's going to be fouled back. 0-2 the count. on Drew Daigle.
You think I'll be eating some pastelaia?
Oh, I know you will.
Yeah.
Robinson's got 2 strikeouts here so far. This is going to be a ball high. 1-2 the count on Drew Daigle, who's the shortstop for the Brusly Panthers. Here's the pitch by Robinson, and that's going to be a ball. So the count goes even at 2-2. 2 outs here, top of the second. Brusly at bat. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. So the count's full. And it's Drew Daigle at the plate. 2 out. Robinson with the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. He got him looking. It looked like Daigle wanted to go. As we'll move to the middle of the second inning. Our score 0-0. Brusly and Berwick. It's the State Farm High School Baseball Game of the Week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
LAD Companies was founded in 1996 by Morgan City businessman Lee Dragna. Now, over 25 years later, LAD has grown to employ over 150 employees, and you can be part of their team. LAD Companies is now hiring fitters, helpers, and welders. Apply at 2575 Highway 662 in Amelia. LAD Companies now hiring fitters, helpers, and welders. Apply in person at 2575 Highway 662 in Amelia. Rudettes say you're gonna beat Cindy's Almost Famous Roux. Available locally from GJ Curbside. Created by Morgan City native Cindy Mare-Gio. Cindy's Almost Famous Roux is the perfect starter or addition to almost any meal. GJ Curbside offers 2 incredible meal kits featuring Cindy's Almost Famous Roux, including shrimp stew with boiled eggs or crawfish stew. The meal kits come with everything you need for the perfect meal.
This is Eric Lynn. Please visit GJCurbside.com.
Back here in Berwick as we begin the bottom of the second inning. Here's the pitch, and this is going to be fouled over toward first base. At the plate is Dawson Richard for the Berwick Panthers. The count 0-1. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be hit out toward the second baseman and taken in. As that was Cole McNichol that got under that one. Good for out number 1 as Richard flies out to the second baseman. That's going to bring up Zach Gonzalez for the Berwick Panthers. Want to welcome in Christy and Beth. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a ball. The count 1-0. We have 1 out, bottom of the second. Our score is 0-0. We said this was going to be a good game. And so far, it looks like it. This one a line drive and taken in by the shortstop. My goodness, what a nice play by Drew Daigle. It was hit hard right to him, and he managed to leap up and get it. And that's good for out number 2. So Gonzalez flies out to the shortstop, or lines out. And that brings up Jude Vasquez. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball, as they're going to say that Jude Vasquez did not go around. Here's the pitch, and that's a swing and a miss. And the count now 1-1 on Vasquez. Evan Daigle's got 1 strikeout here this afternoon, or this evening. Now I'm getting confused, Brady. This is going to be fouled back. 1-2 the count, 2 outs here, bottom of the second. If you were just joining us, 0-0 our score. We're going to have a good one, folks, and we'll be back here at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Should a third game be needed, that would take place following that 2 o'clock game. This one fouled back. Count will remain 1-2 on Vasquez.
I must say, our Swamp Pop followers, don't worry. The 2 o'clock game will not be on radio.
Nope.
Only the later game.
Because we're giving you some love right there.
Yep,
this is going to be swung upon. And
of course, we know we have a big following for our Swamp Pop Saturdays, or our South Louisiana Saturdays. So we don't want to kill you off. So 2 o'clock, you can still listen, and it'll only be on video for the 2 o'clock game.
The count 1-2. Here's the pitch by Daigle. This is going to be chopper to second.
Oh.
Couldn't take it in. So Vasquez is going to get a single out of it. And that brings up Carter Williams to the plate. So the Panthers have Vasquez on first. Here, bottom of the second, 2 outs. And Williams coming up to the plate. Evan Daigle holding his own here so far tonight. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled back. So the count's 0-1 on Williams. Berwick Panthers, Brusly Panthers. Here, round 2 of the playoffs. They throw it on over to first just to keep Vasquez honest there. Brusly comes in number 16, Berwick number 1. But that means nothing really in the playoffs yet. These teams are here for a reason, Brady B.
Yep.
Here's the pitch. It's a swing and a miss. 0-2 the count on Carter Williams. Here, bottom of the second, 2 outs, 0-0 our score, Brusly Berwick. And this is going to be thrown back to first base. Vasquez had to get down and dirty to get back to the base, but he got there. So the count 0-2. Daigle checks first. He'll pitch, and that's going to be hit over to center field, back to the wall. Rounding second, coming in is Vasquez. He'll score, and that's a double for Carter Williams. So 2 outs, bottom of the second. Williams gets the double and brings in Vasquez. We got a 1-0 ball game. 1-0 our score. Berwick over Brusly. Runner on second base. Daigle with the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. 1-0 the count. That was a nice hit by Williams. He hit that one pretty deep. It went all the way back to the wall. And now the catcher, who is Nick Bardell, will go to the mound to talk to his pitcher, Evan Daigle. Bardell's the one that hit that single to bring in that 4th run in Tuesday's game for the Brusly Panthers that lifted them to the win and made it possible for them to be here today. I want to welcome everyone in. The count 1-0. Daigle looks at second. That's, ooh. That That almost looked like a ball. Did it not? Or it looked like the foot was coming forward, but I don't know. Count is 1-0. That's a strike. And I think we got one, and now we got it right, Brady B.
There you go.
1-1 is the count. When he did that, we marked it as a ball. There we go. It's Johnston at the plate, and that's ball 2. 2-1. So Johnston, while the Berwick Panthers is at the plate, we're at the bottom of the order. 2-1, the count, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Berwick leads it 1-0. Here's the pitch by Daigle. That's a swing and a miss. And that'll even the count at 2 apiece. Welcome in, Mike. How are you doing, sir?
Well, let's say hello to Brandon. He sent me a text. He's enjoying the game.
Awesome. The count's even, 2-2. This one's going to be fouled back over the third base dugout, or first base dugout. Count remains 2-2. I'm not sure what's going on right now. They're talking to, are they looking at, I don't know what they're doing.
I tell you what, I'm noticing this guy here, Brian. He's not full of bull.
No, he's not.
He means business. I could tell.
Talking about the umpire, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry.
these guys, you get to this level, and then later on, I mean, they mean business. I don't know if they're looking at the ball or they're checking. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, here comes Seth Henry now.
It's something with the ball, perhaps. And I'm not exactly sure. But Seth's going to go over to the, I don't know if we can get the 2 over there toward third base. There we go. Now the umpire is coming back out. It had to have been something with the ball, perhaps? Or
I don't know if it was a defect or some type of
the
issue.
umpire wasn't happy with it some kind of sort of way.
No. The second time I've seen him a little upset about something. So, yeah.
2-2 is the count. Johnston at the plate for the Berwick Panthers.
I don't think I'd want to get in his way.
No. I can say this, though. It's very hot behind that plate.
Yes, it is, man.
Daigle. We'll check second. Come with the pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, and he got him swinging for out number 3. So the Berwick Panthers leave 1 on, but they do score 1 in that inning. We have completed 2 innings of play here in Berwick. It's Berwick over Brusly by a score of 1-0. It's the State Farm High School baseball game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Central Boat Rentals in Berwick has immediate openings for experienced offshore captains, mates, and deckhands. All applicants must have valid credentials and a valid TWIC card. Central Boat Rentals offers great working conditions, excellent pay, and a complete benefits package, and is now hiring offshore captains, mates, and experienced deckhands. Apply in person at Central Boat Rentals, 1640 River Road in Berwick. Central Boat Rentals in Berwick has immediate employment opportunities for offshore captains, friends, mates, and experienced deckhands. Apply in person at Central Boat Rentals, 1640 River Road in Berwick. Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, John Cart and Carol Foss in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
As we begin the top of the third inning, Berwick leads it. This is going to be a strike, 0-1 the count, as it's Reed Wagasback for the Brusly Panthers at the plate. Hayden Robinson on the mound. And we've got a timeout, I believe, called by the... Oh, I see. It was Wagasback stepped away from the plate. You never know. We've seen a few timeouts taken.
Yes, indeed.
Here's the pitch by Robinson, and that's going to be swung upon and tipped. And that's strike number 2. 0-2 the count on Reed Wagasback. We are in the top of the third, none out. 1-0 our score. Berwick leading. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that's going to be strike. And that'll be good for out number 2. Or out number 1, pardon me. So that brings up Josiah Hogan to the plate for the Brusly Panthers, Brady. And not only are people watching, but we have a good radio signal, too, up towards Brusly.
We sure do, man. A lot of listeners up in that area. Hey, we had somebody call in from Lauraville this week, and
yeah,
what, man, we are on a roll these days.
We are on a roll.
Yeah.
That is ball 2 on Josiah Hogan. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and that's going to be a strike. 2-1 now the count, 1 out. Top of the third, 1-0, Berwick leading. In a tight game here in Berwick, second round of the high school playoffs. Count goes even at 2-2. As we said, this is the best of 3 series. Here's the pitch. This one's going to be hit. Chopped up to the shortstop. Menard gets him. What a nice job by Clay Menard. Takes it in. And that's out number 2. So Josiah Hogan grounds out to the shortstop. And that brings up Cole McNichol for the Brusly Panthers up to the plate. They are now at the bottom of their order. Robinson with the pitch, and that's a swing and a miss. Strike 1, 0-1 the count. Here's another strike. 0-2 the count. And welcome in, Ingrid. Meskel watching as well. This is going to be high. Ball 1. 1-2 the count on Cole McNichol.
Here's a blast from the past. Brandon Orlando is watching on Roku.
Welcome in, Brandon.
Yep.
Yeah, he pitched for Berwick.
Wow.
Got him. Good for out number 3. As we move to the middle of the third inning, Berwick leads it 1-0. Here in Berwick, second round of the high school playoffs. It's State Farm High School Baseball Game of the Week on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Golf is one of the most popular sports around. That's why Bogey Free Golf and St. Mary Golf and Country Club are together in your backyard in Berwick. Let Bogey Free Golf repair your clubs or set you up with a new set. Head out to play a round of golf on the best 9-hole course around at St. Mary Golf and Country Club. The best of both worlds are together in one location. Bogey Free Golf and St. Mary Golf and Country Club, located across from Berwick High School.
Franklin Foundation Hospital is excited to announce the construction of our wellness center that is scheduled to open in 2023. The 60,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility will offer many new services, including cardiac rehab, senior behavioral health, fitness facility, indoor walking track, pools, and much more. Our existing services, including orthopedics, cardiology, and outpatient therapy, will also be located in the wellness center. It's just one of the many ways we are moving forward for greater health care at Franklin Foundation Hospital.
We begin the bottom of the third. Back up to the top of the order for the Berwick Panthers. Clay Menard at the plate. He grounded out to first, his first at bat. This is going to be a strike. 0-1 the count on Menard. Daigle with the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. The count 1-1. Yeah, Brandon played for Berwick. Was pitcher. Good player, too. This is going to be a ball. They go ball with that one. 2-1 the count on Menard. Berwick Panthers lead at 1-0. Bottom of the third, and this is a strike. So the count goes even at 2 apiece. Pitch. This one's going to be hit out towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit. So a single for Menard. So Menard on first base. That brings up Jaden Milton to the plate for the Berwick Panthers. Daigle with the pitch, and looked like Milton wanted to bunt but pulled back. Count 1-0. Runner on first base, bottom of the third, none out. Berwick leading 1-0. Daigle with the pitch, and that's going to be a bunt. Taken in by the third baseman, now over to first. Safe. So that's going to be a hit for Jaden Milton. And now the Panthers have runners on first and second. Here, bottom of the third, up at the plate is Luke Zarang. He got a single his first at bat. And he's got runners on first and second. This one's going to be fouled. Back over the third base dugout. So the count 0-1. Welcome everyone in, whether you are listening or watching. Glad you could join us here this evening. Great evening for high school baseball here in Berwick, and two good teams. Count 0-1. Checking second is Daigle. Looking at Menard. Now he'll come with it. That's going to be a ball. Count even 1-1. As it's Luke Zarang at the plate for the Berwick Panthers. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be hit deep. Deep, still going back. It goes to the wall. Rounding third is Menard. He'll score, and Milton will hold up at second. So runners are now at second and third for the Berwick Panthers. 1 run scores, and it's now a 2-0 ball game. And Coach will take a trip out to the mound to discuss a few things with his team. That was a double by Luke Zerang. And that'll bring up Crew Bella to the plate for the Berwick Panthers. So those bats are starting to move around for the Berwick Panthers. They started off a little sluggish, but we've seen that quite a few times this year. I don't want to say sluggish, but just the way it's kind of been. And then, boy, when they get those bats a swinging, that's it. They get them a swinging. They scored 1 in the second inning, and we are here in the bottom of the third. No outs. 2-0. They lead. Runners on second and third. Milton's at third. Zerang's at second. Daigle's on the mound. You can see Zerang there toward the bottom or to the right of your screen over at second. If you're watching us, if you're listening, he's toward the right. This is going to be fouled. Count 0-1 on Crew Bella. He struck out his first at bat. Welcome in, Chad. As we said, runners on first and second. Daigle with the pitch. This one's going to be hit to the first baseman, taken in. Milton will score. A runner on third. So we've got 1 out as Crew Bella grounded out to the first baseman. And that brings up Dawson Richard now to the plate. This one's going to be hit up toward third base, taken in. And one will score for the Berwick Panthers. As it was, I believe that was the ring that came in. It was. They got him out at first. Did they get him out at first? Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
So that's out number 2.
Tell you what,
Thank you, Brady B.
Those bats are warming up for Berwick.
Yes, they are. It's now a 4-0 ball game. 2 outs. Bottom of the third. It is Richard, Dawson Richard up at the plate for the Berwick Panthers. We do have a runner on. No, it's going to only be 1 out. It's a runner on first. Count 1-0. We'll get this straight. Just kind of hang in there with us, ladies and gentlemen. The count 1-0 on Dawson Richard. He flew out to second, and he'll fly out to left field on this one. So that is out number 2. Here, bottom of the third, Berwick leading 4-0. Runner on first base.
Okay, so there were, it's only 1 out then. Okay, I thought the board was showing 2 outs.
It's okay.
Yep.
It's okay.
Just checking. Keeping everybody in check, us included.
Well, I didn't see the runner over at first, and that's what kind of threw me off. And then I think he ran and got a glove or took a glove off or something, and then
something
came
happened.
back. They're fast.
Yeah, they are.
This one's going to be hit to the third baseman, and good for the out. What a nice play by Grayson Michel as he got it over to Reed Wegasback for out number 3, and we'll move will complete 3 here in Berwick. Berwick left 1 on. They did score 3. Our score 4-0 here at the end of 3. It's the State Farm High School baseball game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
If you are limited by pain, injury, or recovering from surgery, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance is your locally owned rehabilitation clinic, specializing in orthopedically based therapy of the spine, neck, and extremities. Let us help determine a treatment plan that is right for you, with or without a physician's referral. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, 611 Brashear Avenue in Morgan City.
Clean Sweep Janitorial is your locally owned full-service commercial janitorial service serving our local area since 1997 and is a proud supporter of the Berwick Panthers. Clean Sweep Janitorial is licensed and insured and services commercial buildings. Whatever your needs may be, leave it to Clean Sweep. Call them today at 985-518-3723. Clean Sweep Janitorial says, "Go Panthers, and let's go for a clean sweep in the playoffs."
Back here in Berwick. So the Berwick Panthers scored 3 in that inning. They scored 1 in the second. Our score 4-0. Up at the plate is going to be Brody Hernandez. That's going to be a ball. One and 0 the count as we begin the top of the 4th inning. Hernandez struck out his last at bat. Here's the pitch by Robinson, and that's going to be a ball. 2-0 the count. Tell you what, we're seeing some good baseball here tonight.
Man,
though, when you look at,
great.
Yeah, the fielding is good tonight.
Yep, very good.
Seeing some pretty good defensive plays.
Yeah, we are, man.
3-0 the count. No outs, top of the 4th. It's Brusly at bat. They trail 4-0. Here, top of the 4th. Looked like he wanted a bunt. He pulled back, and that is a walk.
Yeah, that was some good trickery there.
Yeah.
I want to say hello to Joey and Becky Richard. Of course, Clean Sweep Janitorial, one of our playoff sponsors. And, of course, Joey keeps taking good care of us with some good burgers, and they're going to hook us up with some good pastelaia. Also, Bogey Free Golf and St. Mary Golf and Country Club in the town of Berwick coming on as playoff sponsors.
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be into the dirt. So that is a ball. 1-0 the count. There is a runner on first base. It's Brody Hernandez. At the plate now is the pitcher, Evan Daigle. Daigle popped it up to the shortstop. His first at bat. Count 1-0. Robinson with the pitch, and that's going to be ball 2. 2-0 the count. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the game. I think they're watching back at, are they watching at the Country Club?
They actually are. I'm glad you mentioned that.
Want to welcome them in as well. St. Mary Golf and Country Club, as this one's fouled back.
Yeah.
I was waiting for it to hit the top of the tent, maybe.
Yeah, I was visiting with Barry Bolner over there at St. Mary Golf and Country Club and Bogey Free Golf, and we were talking about it, and they were supposed to, I just texted him before the game, and they were going to put it on their big screen TV in there, and they usually have a good crowd on Friday evening, so hello to you guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're watching and enjoying this incredible game.
Welcome in. Our score 4-0. Berwick leads it. 2-1 the count, a runner on first. They'll send that runner to first, now trying to get him over at second. Won't. Slide it in safe is Brody Hernandez.
Speaking of St. Mary Golf and Country Club, we'll be telling you some information soon about the Nicholas Ballner Foundation Golf Tournament on Saturday, June 11th. We'll be there broadcasting live, but we'll be telling you about that. A great cause.
Yep. So now a runner on second. He will advance now to third base. The count is 3-2. So the count's full. No outs, with a runner on third base for the Brusly Panthers. At the plate is Evan Daigle. Here's the pitch by Robinson, and this is going to be a strike, and he got him looking. So we now have one out, top of the fourth, the runner on third base, 4-0 our score. Berwick leads it, and that brings up Nigel Williams. He struck out his last at bat. That was the 5th strikeout for Robinson. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. Count 0-1. It's always fun to be able to bring sports, and things like that, especially, baseball.
Oh, yeah. We have so much fun.
Something we actually just got into doing last year.
Yeah.
More of.
Yeah. And, we had done some playoffs, some semifinals or something in the past, but went all the way to Sulphur with Berwick a few years ago.
Yeah.
And but yeah, this is so much fun. Last year we were battling with the COVID issue, but man, we have been wide open this year. Having a blast.
Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that's going to be a strike. 1-2 the count. It's Nigel Williams at the plate. Here's the pitch, and he got him looking. Good for out number 2. A runner remains on third base. That is Brody Hernandez. That is the 6th strikeout for Hayden Robinson here this evening.
Another blast from the past there. Beth Nelson Colbert. Went to school with her for several years here in Berwick.
Welcome in, Beth.
Yep.
Up at the plate now is Nick Bardell. Here's the pitch to Bardell, and that's going to be, that was outside. So ball 1. 1-0 the count on Bardell. He flew out to center field his last at bat. Brusly's got 2 out. They do have a runner on third. Here's the pitch by Robinson. This one's hit to the shortstop. Menard mishandles it. 1 run will score. So Bardell gets the single. They score a run. And it's now 4-1, top of the fourth. 2 outs here in Berwick. Berwick leading 4-1 in game 1 in the best of a 3-game series here in Berwick. They throw it back to first, and it's Grayson Michel at the plate. Trying to keep Bardell honest over at first, where he doesn't take that big of a lead. Here's the pitch by Robinson. This one's going down toward third. Let's see if it stays in. No. That's going to be foul. So 0-1 the count on Michel. Grayson Michel, he grounded out to shortstop his last at bat. Two outs, top of the fourth. 4-1, Berwick leading. 1 on the first. 0-1 pitch by Robinson. Swing and a miss. That will move or Bardell over to second. 0-2 the count now on Grayson Michel. It's like the umpire's having a hard time with the sun pretty much in his eyes. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be ball one. 1-2 the count. Robinson had to go down. He had to go down to get that one from the catcher. He got it, though.
Yep, he did.
2 outs. Top of the fourth, 1-2. Robinson looks back at second, now pitches. This one's foul toward third base. So the count will remain 1-2. Had some other teams playing too. Central Catholic won last night. Was it last night?
Yes.
They were number 16. They beat the number 1 seed. That's a best of 3 game series as well. Opelousas Catholic. They're going to play tomorrow, I believe.
And we'll get you some scores on those.
This is going to be fouled back, Brady B. 1-2 the count remains.
Of course, Centerville advanced.
Yes, they
That's
did.
That's not a best of 3. I need to check their schedule to see where they were going to play.
Some had best of 3s, some didn't. It was kind of...
Yeah, just the 1A, they didn't have a best of 3. So I can tell you now. Centerville will play tomorrow at 1 p.m. at Grand Lake.
There you go. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and that's going to be a strikeout. Got him swinging. Michel goes down. Strikeout number 7 for Robinson. They leave 1 on base. They score 1 in that inning. As we move to the middle of the fourth, our score, Berwick Panthers 4, Brusly Panthers 1. It's the State Farm High School baseball game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
The car buying experience has been turned on its head over the last year or so, and A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is trying to do everything to help our customers. Like sold order price protection. We're offering deep discounts on sold orders, and we're protecting that price so the vehicle comes in. We're also offering price protection on your trade-in. The value of your trade when you order your car will be the value you get when it comes in. New car lots are still empty, and don't settle for the wrong vehicle at the wrong price. Let us build your exact
Is knee
vehicle
pain
with
keeping you from living your best life? Get back into the swing of things with a robotic-assisted knee replacement from Thibodeau Regional Health System. Robotic-assisted knee replacement means greater precision and a joint replacement that's customized to your anatomy. And this could mean less pain and a quicker recovery. Most importantly, it can mean improving your quality of life. Learn more at Thibodeau.com.
Back here in Berwick. Up at the plate is going to be, is that Jude? Jude Vasquez trying to see, that was a ball. 1-0 the count. That is Jude Vasquez. No, it's not. That's Carter Williams.
Yeah, I didn't think. I believe Jude's a little taller than that.
So he flies out to right field. That's good for out number 1. Mason Johnston comes up to the plate for the Berwick Panthers. He had a strike. He struck out his last at bat. Here. Got him. That was taken in by Grayson Michel. So Johnston grounds out to third base. And now the Berwick Panthers will move up to the top of the order. It's Clay Menard that comes up, his third time at bat. He grounded out to first, his first at bat, got a single his last at bat. That's going to be a strike. 2 outs here, bottom of the fourth. Berwick leads it 4-1, the count 0-1. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be hit over toward second base, and they did not get him. Now he'll round to go to second. And that's where Menard will stay at second base. So Menard picks up the double. And that'll bring Jaden Milton up to the plate. For the Berwick Panthers, he had a single his last at bat. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. 4-1 our score. Runner on second base for the Berwick Panthers. Thank you, Conrad. Assumption won by a score of 4-3. Assumption's got a good team this year as well. Yeah. Here's the pitch by Daigle, and that hit Milton. You can see it ricochet. It looked like off of his elbow. Thank you, Brady B. I got him like an octopus. He's going all over the place here tonight. It's so great when that sun goes down, isn't it, towards the back of us, because we can actually start to kind of see our screens a little bit. It's Luke Zarang at the plate for the Berwick Panthers. He doubled his last at bat, singled his first. Berwick has runners on first and second. This is ball number 1. 1-0 the count, 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Yes, okay. Yes. So if they win that one, they're on to the third round. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to be hit hard. Out toward center field, diving, but couldn't take it in, was Josiah Hogan. Menard will come in, and also Milton. So 2 will score. And that is a base hit by Luke Zarang. Here, bottom of the fourth. Berwick now leading 6-1. Up to the mound is up to the plate is Krubella. He grounded out to first base. His last at bat. Struck out his first at bat. Here's the pitch by Daigle, and that hits Bella. So we now have runners on first and second. Bottom of the fourth inning. 2 out. Berwick leads it 6-1. Up at the plate for the is Dawson Reshaw. This is his third at bat. He flew out to left field his last at bat. Flew out to second his first at bat. You can see Zarang over at second, middle of your screen there. Daigle on the mound. Coach trying to get out of this one right now. Or the Brusly Panthers. This is going to be a ball. 1-0 the count. Yeah, I think right now just trying to get out of this inning. Or the Brusly Panthers. 6-1 our score, bottom of the fourth. If you were just joining us on the radio, if you're watching us, that is great as well. As Daigle runs Zarang back over to second base. We'll say like the student section, he basically told him, you can't do that.
Yes, indeed. I don't know. Have we heard that tonight?
Yeah, we sure have.
Okay.
Just a few minutes ago.
Okay.
This one's going to be fouled back.
I was probably being an octopus at the moment.
Yeah. 1-1 the count. Runners on first and second for the Panthers. Berwick Panthers. Daigle steps back off of the rubber. Just checking over at second. Now he'll pitch, and this one's going to be hit toward the shortstop. Taken in by Drew Daigle over to first. It's going to be Zarang coming in for another run. Third run this inning. It's now 7-1. And that'll put Crubella over at third base. So runners on the corners. Ooh, Brady B.
Yeah, bro, it's a good one.
That brings Zach Gonzalez up to the plate for the Berwick Panthers. Gonzalez, he grounded out to third, his last at bat. As we had said earlier, we'll be out here again tomorrow at 2 o'clock at game time.
Got some more excitement in the morning on KQKI. We'll tell you about in a moment.
That's going to be a ball.
Can join Mac and Derek broadcasting live tomorrow, the Thibodaux Fireman's Fair. Visit fireman'sfair.com for the full details and schedule of events.
1-0 the count on Vasquez. And that's going to be a strike. 1-1 now the count. Now 1-1, bottom of the fourth. That's going to be ball number 2. 2-1 the count. Runners on first and third for the Berwick Panthers. It's been 2 outs now for a while. Here's the pitch, and now throwing to second. Oh, faking the throw to second. 3-1 now the count. So runner moves over second base. Now we have runners at second and third. Here's the 3-1 pitch, and that's going to be a strike. So that, now the count will move to full.
Robbie wants to know how many burgers did I eat already. Dude, I hadn't had time.
Thank you, Gunner. Gunner says best radio station ever.
Yeah, thank you, Gunner. I just saw that. Yeah, Robbie wanting to know how many burgers I eat. Dude, I don't have time.
Robbie, I could never get a burger.
We want to, trust me, we want one. I'll get one.
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be ball 4. So bases loaded. Here, bottom of the fourth, 2 outs. Berwick leading 7-1. And Vasquez will come up to the plate for the Berwick Panthers. His first at bat, he singled. For some reason we don't have his second at bat. That's going to be a ball. 1-0 the count on Jude Vasquez. I think you're right, Gunner. Gunner says Berwick might go all the way. It's possible.
Yep.
Sure is. They're still in it for sure, but they've got to get through these teams. I guess it's okay for the fans to think, because you want them to think that. Right?
Absolutely.
That's like the media. We always say we can talk about it. You know?
We can say it.
The sports guys can always talk about it. We can think ahead.
Yeah.
The coaches, they can't. They've got to.
Yep.
1-1 the count on Vasquez. Here's the pitch. This one's hit over to second base. Getting the out is Cole McNichol. Good job by that young man. Good for out number 3. Berwick leaves 3 stranded. They score 3 runs, though. Score 7-1. Berwick over Brusly at the end of 4. It's the State Farm High School Baseball Game of the Week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
The car buying experience has been turned on its head over the last year or so, and A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is trying to do everything to help our customers. Like sold order price protection. We're offering deep discounts on sold orders, and we're protecting that price so the vehicle comes in. We're also offering price protection on your trade-in. The value of your trade when you order your car will be the value you get when it comes in. New car lots are still empty, and don't settle for the wrong vehicle at the wrong price. Let us build your exact vehicle with your name on the window sticker at A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick.
Thibodeau Regional, again acknowledged for delivering an outstanding patient experience by Health Grades. While we may be the recipient of the award, our patients are the real winners because you can have confidence in the quality of care you'll receive. Thibodeau Regional Health System, proud to be among the top 10% of hospitals in the nation and the only hospital in Louisiana recognized by Health Grades for providing an outstanding patient experience 14 years in a row.
We begin the 5th inning. Up at the plate is Drew Daigle. He struck out his last at bat. Robinson, 7 strikeouts tonight. Here's the pitch by Robinson. This one's going to be hit. Robinson had to move out of the way, taken in by the center fielder. That's Crubella. So that's a base hit. A base hit for Drew Daigle. And that'll bring Reed Wagaspack up to the plate for the Brusly Panthers. Struck out his last at bat. We're in the top of the 5th. No outs, 7-1. Berwick leading. Runner on base for the Brusly Panthers. And it is Wagaspack at the plate. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. 0-1 the count. See, Robbie must have switched over to his phone. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. Count now 0-2 on Wagaspack. Robinson looking over at first. He'll now throw to first. Just to keep him honest, you got Drew Daigle over there who got that single on that nice hit. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be tipped, caught, and out. So 1 out, top of the 5th. A runner on first base. And it's Josiah Hogan coming up to the plate for the Brusly Panthers. 7-1 our score. Berwick leads it over Brusly in game 1. That's going to be a ball. They'll go to first with it. One and 0 the count. Josiah Hogan. Here's the pitch by Robinson, and that is a ball. That was a little high. 2-0 the count. Robinson looks over toward first base. Now comes with the pitch, and that is strike one. 2-1 the count on Josiah Hogan. Welcome in, Kevin. Good to see you, my friend. We love the engagement with everyone, and that's going to be a ball outside. 3-1 the count. A runner on first base. That's Wagas back over at first. Or pardon me, Daigle. Here's the pitch by Robinson, and that's going to be a walk. Robinson's first walk. And Josiah Hogan, or make it his second walk, pardon me. Josiah Hogan goes over to first base, and we now have runners on first and second for the Brusly Panthers. And it's Cole McNichol up to the plate. And now they'll go to the mound, Will Berwick. Coach Henry comes out to talk to Robinson and crew. Kind of settle them in and settle them down a little bit. Eight strikeouts tonight for, that's unofficial, but 8 strikeouts for Hayden Robinson. He's had a great evening. Runners on first and second for the Brusly Panthers. So they have their discussion. Count is 0-1. Is it? No, it's not 0-1. Well, it is now. So 0-1 the count here on McNichol. He's the second baseman for the Brusly Panthers. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. 0-2 now the count. 1 out, top of the 5th. Runners on first and second. Berwick leading 7-1. Here's the pitch by Robinson, and he got him swinging. Out number 2. You can see in your screen, if you look towards the left, all the steam. And let me tell you, folks, it smells good. We're gonna have to work Brady B on getting one of those. You know, John Mann used to be able to kind of circle the, so that way I can show everyone where the burgers are made.
Yes.
And then they're moved over.
Oh my gosh.
That's gonna be a strike.
You know what? I got a way we can do that.
They go back to the top of the order. It's Brody Hernandez who walked his last at bat. Here's the pitch, and that's a strike. 0-2 the count, 2 outs, top of the 5th. Here's the pitch, and that's a ball. 1-2 now the count on Hernandez, his third at bat here tonight. We are in the top of the 5th inning. 7-1 our score. Here's the pitch by Robinson, and that is ball 2. That'll even the count at 2 apiece. Two the count, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Got him looking. So Hernandez goes down The Brusly Panthers leave 2 stranded as we go into the middle of the 5th. 7-1 our score, Berwick over Brusly. It's the State Farm High School baseball game of the week on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Conrad Shipyard, locally owned right here in the Morgan City area, is among the nation's most respected shipbuilders with more than 70 years of history of delivering safety, quality, craftsmanship, integrity, and service. The company's portfolio includes a wide range of vessels built for commercial customers and the U.S. government. Conrad Shipyard is also a proud supporter of our local athletes and wishes them the very best on and off the field. The town of Berwick congratulates their hometown Berwick High School Panthers. Known for its iconic red lighthouse on the riverfront, the town of Berwick features historic neighborhoods, new residential developments, and exceptional quality of life with well-developed recreational complexes, public schools that are some of the highest performing in the state of Louisiana, and an 800,000-acre backyard, the beautiful Atchafalaya Basin, and not to mention its friendly people. Go Panthers! From the town of Berwick.
Back here in Berwick, you can see the crew.
Yep.
And no, I'm not talking about Crew Bella. I'm talking about Crew Berwick.
Yes,
there we go.
indeed.
They're cooking up in there, aren't they?
Yes, they are, man. I tell you what.
That's where all the goodness is coming from.
Joey Richard just told me not to eat lunch tomorrow. Pastelai is on its way. $5 a bowl for folks.
This is going to be not taken in by the third baseman. It went through Drew Daigle's glove. As it was was that Vasquez? No, that was Williams. I gotta get this right. Maybe so.
Yeah, you had food on the mind, man.
Williams gets the single. And he'll be over at first base. Mason Johnston coming up to the plate. He grounded out to third his last at bat. We want to thank those guys. They're so good to us.
They
when
are.
we come to Berwick. I mean,
Man. Tell you
they're friendly.
Yep.
I mean, it's phenomenal coming back to Yoder High School.
It is, and that's what's
Quite a
really
few
cool
times.
about it. Yeah. You feel wanted.
Yeah.
Not that we don't any other place, but it's like, man, they just show us all the love.
It's like coming home. You know, they feed you all the time.
They do.
You know, you
They
go
do.
home.
It's like, golly. Of course, like I said, Joey Richard and his wife Becky, their son Dawson, of course, on the team here, and the owners of the Clean Sweep Janitorial, along with Kevin Hebert, came on as a baseball sponsor, playoff sponsor, excuse me. Great people.
Daigle looking. Runner on first. Here's the bunt. Going down first base line. That one will go foul. So the count 0-1. That's Carter Williams over at first for the Panthers. No outs, bottom of the 5th. Berwick leads it by a score of 7-1. Well, you couldn't ask for a better night.
Oh, boy, it's beautiful.
You know, I thought because it was going to be he got up to 81. And I'm like, man, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to sweat so much. But it wasn't the case, Brady.
No, it's been extremely nice.
The humidity is climbing up a little bit.
Sure.
Setting up to bunt. Does not go. Chases Johnston back to first.
Tell you what, I really enjoyed a nice morning this morning. We went out to cover the ribbon cutting through the Bayou Chene flood control structure out there. Took a nice boat ride, enjoyed it, man. And tell you what a nice $80 million.
Yep, they needed that. Here's a hit. Out toward center field. It's going, trying to dive for it. It goes back to the wall. Coming around third is Williams. He'll score. And Johnston slides into third. So one scores. And we have a runner on third, and that's Johnston. He picks up the triple. Now coach coming out to the mound. I think we might see maybe maybe, guys, a pitching change here. Let's see what they do. They were talking to Daigle on the mound, and really the entire infield has come in.
Brian, I got a call just before game time. Somebody that lives near the software area, and right now they've got the girls softball tournament going on in Sulphur, and man, he was saying how many people are in the area. You can see the cars from the interstate, so much action going on. Hopefully we'll take that trip in 2 weeks.
Yep, we'll have to wait and see. But
Yep, we sure hope, man. And of course, the semifinals fall on the same day of the Berwick High School graduation. And, so we'll see what happens, but we're going to have you covered.
Have to check our schedule, see, and we're not promising anything.
No.
But we try to cover as much as we can.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just...
yes, indeed. We are planning to cover the Berwick High graduation, regardless of what happens. So I tell you what, we've got so much outpouring support from the community, our sponsors, and we are planning to get that covered for you, folks. As well as some Morgan City and Patterson graduations, hopefully Centerville. Just depends.
And we want to welcome everyone watching. Whether you're watching, you're listening, I always say it doesn't matter as long as you're here with us and enjoying this game. And it's another exciting season of high school baseball. We've been doing this since the fall, Brady B. We had football, then we went into basketball.
Yep.
Very short break.
Yeah.
Then we went into basketball. Then we came on into baseball after taking another just very short break.
Yep. Hey, we have fun. You know, we'll take a...
You just like the food.
Oh, I do, man. Of course. What you think I'm here for? Might have to take a ride out to Thibodeau in the morning and check out their food, too, the Fireman's Fair.
Berwick goes back up to the top of the order. Clay Menard batting for his 4th time. He doubled his last at bat, singled the time before. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be hit out towards center field. D. Benedetto will take it in, and Johnston will score as he came around third, or from third. He tagged up, and that makes the score 9-1 now. Here with no outs. Bottom of the 5th. Panthers lead at 9-1. The Berwick Panthers do.
That student section getting into it, man. They're having a blast.
And there is still a 10-run rule, Brady B.
Sure is.
So this one's going to be ball high. Should Berwick score 2 more runs and then close it out. That's going to be ball 2. 2-0 the count. Actually, if they score 2 more runs right here, that would end it. I know there was someone probably yelling at me at their screen. Well, I was trying to figure that out. This is going to be fouled back over toward the dugout. And that just, they split. 2-1 the count. No runners on. As Johnston that came in from third. As Daigle, is that Daigle still? Oh, that's 12. Daigle is not on the mound anymore. That's ball 3. 3-1 the count. That's number 12. I'm going to try and get a name on that young man for you here. A lot of moving parts. This is going to be a ball. So Milton will go over to first base. He has walked. There's 1 out. And up at the plate is Luke Zarang. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be hit toward first. Mishandled, manages to get it and gets the ring out. Good for out number 2. Milton goes over to second base. So he grounds out to the first baseman. I think that's what it was. You can see Milton over at second as he got moved over. Crubella at the plate now. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be high. Ball number 1, 1-0 the count. Still looking for that number 12. That's Braden Pellerin. There we go. Pitcher now for the Brusly Panthers. Here's the pitch by Pellerin, and this is going to be fouled back. 1-1 the count. Two outs, bottom of the 5th. Berwick leading it 9-1.
Okay, I was just making sure. That is not a. No, that's for me. Oh, that's for me. That's for me. That's for me. But it was from him that you lost.
As Pellerin discussing something, it looked like. I was looking down at my sheet here. A runner on second. Pellerin looks at Milton over at, you just see Milton kind of, not really taunting, but just kind of playing around with pitcher. And Milton's quick.
He is, man. He's buff.
Very fast, young man. Got some speed. Crubella at the plate. Count 1-1 on Bella. Here's the pitch by Pellerin. This one's fouled back. Count goes to 1-2. See what Nick Bardwell has done a pretty good job. I think I may have said Bardell a few times, but it's Bardwell, I believe. And we're going to have a ball. So the runner, Jade Milton, will move from second to third after that balk by Pellerin. Count 1-2, bottom of the 5th. 2 outs. Berwick leads at 9-1. Here's the pitch. This one's hit high toward left field, and Hernandez will move underneath it and get it. Good for out number 3. So the Berwick Panthers leave 1 on. They scored 2 in that inning, and we have completed 5 innings of play here in Berwick. Our score, the Berwick Panthers 9, Brusly Panthers 1. It's the State Farm High School baseball game of the week on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Perfect.
Hi, this is Robert Marine at Patterson State Bank. No matter how much our technology changes, to send money to anyone from anywhere, to shop from anywhere, to deposit from anywhere, to keep up with all the latest in mobile banking, providing our community the best service remains our constant commitment. PSB, quality banking since 1925. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I think we're in a time loop.
Because we get white hot ranch nacho fries every day at Taco Bell?
Yeah, every day is the same. Watch this. Bite, yell, honk.
We're living in a time loop.
Feast on the new White Hot Ranch Nacho Fries day after day. Grilled steak loaded on seasoned fries topped with warm nacho cheese sauce and the new White Hot Ranch.
Same bite.
Different day. Here comes the bong sound.
At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only. Contact local store for prices, hours, and participation with VAT.
DoorDash delivery available.
Back here as we begin the 6th inning. Panthers scored in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Brusly scored 1 in the 4th, and our score is 9-1. Berwick leads Brusly as we begin the top of the 6th inning. Up at the plate is Evan Daigle, and that is going to be a strike by Robinson. So the count 0-1. Robinson with the pitch, and that's going to be good for strike number 2. So the count 0-2 on Evan Daigle. He struck out his last at bat. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to be fouled. Count will remain 0-2. Robinson with the pitch, and that one goes into the dirt. 1-2 the count. Berwick leads at 9-1, top of the 6th. There's the pitch and the ball. That'll even the count 2 apiece. Berwick scored 3 runs in the 3rd and also the 4th inning. Here's the pitch, a swing and a miss, and he'll go down. 1 out as Evan Daigle strikes out, and that brings up Nigel Williams to the plate. That's the 11th strikeout for Hayden Robinson in this ball game. He's having one fantastic game, Brady B.
Man, he is.
That is going to be a strike.
Anxious
0-1 the count.
Anxious to see who will be up tomorrow.
Yeah. That's another strike. 0-2 now the count. 1 out. Top of the 6th. 9-1. Berwick leading it. There's a pitch and a ball. Well, you can hear that one pop. Robinson will hit in the low 90s at times when he's pitching. So he's got some speed. And he looked good on that one. As Williams goes down swinging, strikeout number 12, and they're starting to add up. He struck out the last 4 batters, if I'm not mistaken, Brady B. It's going to be Nick Bardwell up to the plate.
Oh, man.
Hit him on the head. Hopefully that young man's okay.
Seems to be.
Ooh.
Wow.
Man.
You can hear that one.
Yeah, we did.
Almost felt it for him.
So Bardwell gets hit by the pitch. And Grayson Michel, the 3rd baseman.
Hard baseball coming at you at
Ooh,
about
man.
90 miles per hour. Hit
Yeah,
to the head.
make you kind of shake your head a little bit there.
Yes, indeed.
Michel at the plate. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled. That one hit the umpire.
Wow. Uh-oh.
And I think he,
Wow. In the face.
boy, good thing they've got the mask, I tell you. But it's almost like it hit right on that top bar part. We're going to have to get the replay going, Brady B, because that was a strike, 0-1. So we could have looked back at that one. We do have the ability for it, and we're going to implement it. We're just we're doing things in baby steps here with baseball. Strike 2. 0-2 the count. 2 outs, top of the 6th. A runner on first base. 9-1 to the score. Brusly trails Berwick here in game 1 in a best-of-3 series. That's a swing and a miss, and he goes down. Out number 3. They leave one stranded. Score none in that inning. And we move to the middle of the 6th inning. Berwick leading 9-1. It's the State Farm High School baseball game of the week on 95.3 FM, KQKI, Bayou Vista, Morgan City, Louisiana.
At Tesh Action Clinic, your family's safety is their #1 priority and continues to offer telehealth services to all patients. A telehealth appointment from Tesh Action Clinic provides you with the opportunity to visit with a licensed medical professional for medical and behavioral health services on your computer, smartphone, or tablet. To learn more, call Tesh Action Clinic at 337-828-2550 or visit tabhealth.org.
Not too long ago, my family suffered a huge loss, my younger brother. We turned to Hargrave Funeral Home in Morgan City. The staff was so amazing and caring during our time of need. Hargrave Funeral Home went above and beyond in helping us prepare for the celebration of his life. So when the time comes and you must make a decision in choosing a funeral home, I recommend Hargrave Funeral Home, 1031 Victor 2 Boulevard in Morgan City.
Back here in Berwick as we go into the bottom of the 6th inning. Berwick leads it 9-1. Going up to the plate is going to be Richard. Dawson Richard, he had a single his last at bat. He flew out to left field his second at bat. Looking to see what he can do here, that young man. This Berwick team really, this one's hit high. Moving in is the shortstop, calling for it, getting it is Drew Daigle, so that's good for out number 1.
Of course.
Nice job there by Daigle.
Berwick would like to put this away if they can.
Absolutely.
Get ready for a big day tomorrow.
On the mound now is Braden Pellerin. Pellerin with the pitch, and that one hit just over. Pellerin to the second baseman, taken in for the out. So 2 outs. That was a great job by Cole McNichol. Got it over to Wagasback, the first baseman, and we now have 2 outs. As Gonzalez, was that Gonzalez? Gonzalez grounded out to the second baseman. That brings up Jude Vasquez. I don't know why I said Dawson Richard on that last one, but it was actually Zach Gonzalez. See, the 17 and the 7 is what's happening. This we do know is Vasquez at the plate. That was a strike. So 0-1 the count, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Berwick leads it 9-1. Here's Pellerin with the pitch, and this one's hit and goes foul. Strike number 2. Remember, you can join us again tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Surely wouldn't be at 2 in the morning, right, Brady B?
No, not this week.
Here's a pitch. It's hit over to the third baseman. That's Michel, and couldn't get the throw there in time, or the throw in time. So Vasquez picks up a single.
And just a reminder that the 2 o'clock game tomorrow will not be on the radio, but only on our digital video network platforms. However, if there is a game 3, that one will also be on the radio.
Yep.
We don't want to disappoint our Swamp Hop listeners.
No. Carter Williams at the plate for the Berwick Panthers. He had a single his last at bat. He connects with this one over to the right fielder. Josiah Hogan takes it in for out number 3. We got a game here.
We do, man.
Berwick's doing fantastic. So they leave one on. It's Berwick leading 9-1. Here's we end the 6th inning in Berwick over the Brusly Panthers. It's the State Farm High School baseball game of the week on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
We got the hometown spirit.
Hi, this is Raina Fernandez at MC Bank. Do you want to learn how to save smarter? We can show you. Our savings and money market accounts can help you form better saving habits, putting you on the road to financial success. Talk to a member of our team about savings or money market accounts today or apply online at mcbt.com. MC Bank, member FDIC and the community, and equal housing lender.
LAD Companies was founded in 1996 by Morgan City businessman Lee Dragna. Now, over 25 years later, LAD has grown to employ over 150 employees, and you can be part of their team. LAD Companies is now hiring fitters, helpers, and welders. Apply at 2575 Highway 662 in Amelia. LAD Companies now hiring fitters, helpers, and welders. Apply in person at 2575 Highway 662 in Amelia.
Back here in Berwick, up to the plate is Drew Daigle for the Panthers of Brusly, and that's going to be ball number 1. Hayden Robinson, he's going to close this one out, Brady. They're going to leave him in there to close this one out. This one's going to be hit out towards center field. And going underneath it is Crew Bella, good for out 1. This will do it. If they get these other 2 outs, that's it.
Yep.
It'll be game over.
Berwick wants to take it to the house. Of course, Brusly go to the hotel, regroup, and or whatever they may be doing tonight.
Wagas back up to the plate. Here's the pitch. That's going to be ball high. 1-0 the count. 1 out, top of the 7th. 9-1, Berwick leading. There will be game 2 tomorrow at 2 p.m. This one's hit up towards center field. Crubella going back, making the diving catch. And what a nice job by Crubella to get underneath that one for out number 2. You think he came to play or what?
Absolutely, man.
Now, should Brusly win that game tomorrow at 2 p.m., there would be a game 3 following. And you can catch all of the action right here on 95.3 FM and also on our digital video network. Two outs. Here's the pitch by Robinson. This one's going to be fouled back. 0-1 the count.
Just talking to Crew Bella's grandfather right here, Chad Bella. Crew is the great-grandson of Mr. VJ Bella.
Okay.
Former fire chief, state representative, and state fire marshal.
Yeah.
A legend down here, man. Friend of my family.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled. Back toward third base. So that'll make the count 1-2. 2 outs. Top of the 7th. Berwick gets this out. They get to go home and get some rest. Here's the pitch by Robinson, and he got him. So Wagasback goes down. $13 strikeouts unofficially.
Wow.
For Robinson here tonight. He was a beast on the mound. Brady V.
What a great night.
As our final score, the Berwick Panthers 9, Brusly Panthers 1. What a great game for the Berwick Panthers. And you know what? They come back tomorrow.
Yep.
So don't expect Brusly to come in and just lay down. Brusly is a good baseball team, and they're going to come here to play as well. So
they will put up a fight.
They sure will. Our final score here in Berwick. First game of the best of a 3-game series. The Berwick Panthers 9, Brusly Panthers 1. You have been listening to High School Baseball, 95.3 FM. KQKI, Bayou Vista, Morgan City, Louisiana. I'm Brian Protich along with
Brady Borrell.
And for Matthew Protich and
Braden Borrell.
Have a great night, everyone. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Yep, and don't forget you can join Mac Bruno and Derek Sanchez tomorrow morning at the Thibodeau Fireman's Fair from 10 until 1. Have a great night.
Good night.